Hello there, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS News at 5. Let's begin with our top stories. Question looms on why the Sarawak government has yet to gazette the amended definition of native in the interpretation ordinance. Responding to this, Deputy Minister in the Premier's Department for Law, MA63, State Federal Relations, Dato' Sharifah Hasidah Syed Aman Ghazali said the matter is in the midst of drafting for a more suitable condition to safeguard the special position and rights of the native of Sarawak enshrined under the Federal Constitution.
In a statement, the state government needs to ensure that the set conditions and requirements are suitable, reasonable, practical, and more importantly, are not redundant with the current conditions, requirements, and process. To achieve this, she added that the state government has directed the relevant government agencies, such as the Council for Customs and Traditions Sarawak, the Native Courts of Sarawak, and the State Secretary Office, together with the State Attorney General's Chambers, to look into this matter holistically. Upon completion, the draft conditions and requirements will be presented to the Majlis Mesyuarat Kerajaan Negeri for approval and implementation, for the ordinance to be gazetted for enforcement.
Women's political participation is a fundamental prerequisite for gender equality and genuine democracy. As such, the Women's Wing of Parti Pesaka Bumiputra Bersatu PBB Chief Datuk Sri Fatimah Abdullah wants to increase the number of women members in the party. As of now, she said women currently made up less than half of the party's total membership, comprising 171,560 out of 356,972.
Bilangan wanita dari segi representation wanita dalam badan induk bertambah sebab bagi kita ini penting ya supaya kita ada wakil, bilangan wakil 5, tidak kurang dari 5, boleh lebih daripada 5 ya, mewakili wanita dan dengan itu dapat bersama dengan badan induk dalam membuat keputusan untuk kesejahteraan rakyat dan termasuk kesejahteraan wanita.
She told reporters this during a press conference after chairing the Women's Wing Supreme Council meeting at PBB headquarters on Thursday, July 14. Fatima said the Bureau would meet after this to discuss the target number of new members and how to achieve it. She said the Political Bureau was one of 4 new bureaus set up under the Women's Wing. The others are the Economic Bureau, Social and Welfare, and 18/28 Youth Bureaus for those aged 18 to 28 years. When asked if PBB's women incumbents would be retained for GE15, Fatima said this was the prerogative of Sarawak Premier and PBB President Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg. PBB currently has 4 women members of parliament: Dato' Rubia Wang, Kota Semarahan, Dato' Sri Nancy Shukri, Batang Sadong, Dato' Sri Rohani Abdul Karim, Batang Lupar, and Dato' Hanifah Hajar Taib.
Audiences will be entertained by performances by local artists like Faisal Tahir, Ricky Anderson, Claudia Jerez, Gabriel Fairuz Lewis, Firdaus Matarang, Chien, and Valerie Tiam. During the Sarawak Day celebration, which will be held on July 22nd at Cebu Indoor Stadium.
Minister of Women, Child Development and Community Welfare, Dato' Sri Fatimah Abdullah said the celebration this time would return to its physical format after 2 years of hybrid observations due to the COVID-19 pandemic. According to her, various events have been arranged by the Sarawak Protocol, Ceremonies and Event Management Unit or UPANS for the celebration.
Adalah amanat yang amat berhormat Datuk Petinggi, kemudian simbolik perasmian oleh Tuan Yang Terutama Yang di-Pertua Negeri Sarawak. Ini upacara yang biasa juga dalam upacara rasmi seperti ini, upacara menaikkan bendera. Dan selepas itu ada persembahan teater musical. Right.
Meanwhile, Fatima called on the people of Sarawak, especially in Cebu town, to fly the Sarawak flag at their respective premises to brighten up the spirit in tandem with the Sarawak Day celebration. She also noted that the celebration will also be aired via live stream as the stadium has a capacity of only 1,200 people. The Sarawak Day 2022 celebration will be broadcast live on TVS channel on Extra 122 and My TV, as well as on the Facebook of the Sarawak Public Communication Unit UKAS and YouTube UKAS channel.
Welcome back. Children of Armed Forces veterans will have a chance to further their studies at University Tun Abdul Razak Unirazak for free for 1 year, with the cost to be borne by the university. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said the registration fee will be borne by the Veterans Foundation.
Anak-anak veteran boleh belajar secara percuma selama setahun di Uni Razak sebelum melanjutkan pelajaran ke universiti lain ataupun kekal di Uni Razak. Ini khusus untuk anak-anak veteran yang ditawarkan sebanyak 2,500 pelajar. Anak-anak veteran belajar secara percuma. Dan yuran akan ditanggung oleh Uni Razak dan yuran pendaftaran akan ditanggung oleh Yayasan Veteran.
Adding further, the Prime Minister said the cost of study for a period of 1 year at the university is estimated to be around 12,500 ringgit. The offer was given as a sign of appreciation for the services and sacrifices of the former military members. Ismail Sabri also said the government had agreed in principle to give a 500 ringgit aid to those looking after their bedridden spouse under an initiative which was first discussed when he was Senior Defence Minister.
Over 33,000 keluarga Malaysia is set to benefit from the Tourism Recovery Plan 2022 initiative, which is one of the government's initiatives under the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture that involves the distribution of incentives in the form of discounts and voucher rebates.
Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, MOTAC, Dato' Sri Nancy Shukri said all the e-vouchers can be obtained when booking a hotel room through the Shopee application, with a redemption limit of 3 times for each MyCard owner.
Di bawah kluster penginapan ini dianggarkan seramai 33,830 rakyat Malaysia akan berpeluang menebus tawaran rebate voucher bernilai antara RM50 sehingga RM100 menerusi pembelian bilik penginapan hotel seluruh Malaysia bermula 1 Julai 2022 sehingga 31 Disember 2022.
Among the accommodation involved in the initiative are hotels under the Malaysian Association of Hotels MAH, Malaysian Association of Hotel Owners, Malaysian Budget and Business Hotel Association MY BHA, and Rangkaian Hotel Seri Malaysia Sdn Bhd. As such, she calls upon the Malaysian family to take the opportunity to participate in the domestic tourism industry in addition to enjoying the incentives offered by the government.
An effective cross-border payment service is essential for Malaysia's small yet highly open economy to support trade and commerce with its neighbouring countries as well as with the rest of the world. Bank Negara Malaysia BNM Governor Tan Sri Nur Syamsiah Muhammad Yunus said the central bank is now pursuing multiple efforts on many fronts, such as by linking Do It Now, its fast payment system, with ASEAN neighbours.
Citing the efficiency of Do It Now, where within Malaysia, the service has enabled fast and convenient money transfer among millions of individuals and businesses. He said if the same efficient service is expanded in the region and made accessible to 600 million people, the economic impact can be significant. Adding further, he said that ASEAN economies are highly integrated, with intra-ASEAN trade accounting for the largest share of the total trade in ASEAN. Nur Syamsiah said this during the Casual Talk Session 1 at the Digital Economy and Finance Festival organized by Bank Indonesia, themed Faster, Cheaper, More Transparent and More Inclusive Cross-Border Payment to Promote Regional Economic Recovery. Also participating in the session were Bank Indonesia Governor Peri Warjio, Monetary Authority of Singapore Managing Director Ravi Menon, Bangko Sentral Filipinas Governor Felipe Medalla, and Bank of Thailand's Deputy Governor Ronaldo Munonda.
Hyundai Motor on Thursday, July 14, launched its first electric sedan, Ioniq 6, which the South Korean automaker is betting will help it grab a bigger share of the electric vehicle EV market, dominated by Tesla.
The Ioniq 6 is one of the more than 31 electric models that Hyundai Motor Group, including Hyundai Motor, its sister company Kia, and premium brand Genesis, plans to introduce through 2030 to secure a projected 12% of the global EV market. Hyundai Sedan will expand its EV range beyond its current crossovers and SUVs to compete head-to-head against Tesla's best-selling Model 3 sedan. The Ioniq 6 will be priced in the range of 55 million won to 65 million won, approximately 220,000 ringgit for the South Korean market. Additionally, Hyundai said the Hyundai electric sedan will have a driving range of about 610 kilometers, around 30% more than the Ioniq 5 crossover.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates, both locally and internationally. Just a click away by heading onto our official website at TVSTVMY or follow us on our social media platforms. That's all the time we have for TVS News at 5. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching.